Hello Gemini and welcome to El Chanel's Tarot. So we're going to do your past, present and future reading for March 2026. I know I'm a little bit late and we're already in March, but whatever, let's go. So we're going to see what your current energies are while you're watching this video, your current energies. Yeah, you're starting to feel yourself after a little bit of a hard time. Life hit you pretty hard in the past, and in the recent past you started to feel a little bit better, and now you're actually starting to feel yourself again after a bit of a dip in your life. You had to go hermit mode and now you're coming back and you're starting to feel good again. We're nearly in your energy. It's only a couple months away now. So you are starting to get your shit together again, Gemini, ready for the sun to be shining in Gemini in the end of May. So let's see what was going on in the recent past. So you've got the sun in reverse. Like I say, you weren't having a great time in the recent past. I feel like you may have had fallouts with family member or one of your children if you've got children. This could be an adult child. It could definitely be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And you felt pretty tangled up in that whole situation. It took your whole head, and you couldn't move on from it. You found it quite hard to get past this little fallout you've had. So in the recent past, that's what you were dealing with. But right now in March, what's coming for Gemini in March? What's happening in Gemini in March? So Gemini, you're getting your thinking head on. You're starting to think, what can I do now? What can I do next? What is it I want to do with the rest of my life or with the near future? You're starting to think, you've had quite a lot of regrets and you're starting to think, I don't want to carry on like this. You've got a lot of regrets when you look back, and you're not where you want to be, Gemini. So in March, you're starting to realise that you're putting pen to paper, you might start journaling, might start manifesting, and you're so close to what you want. I do think that you may need to make amends to be able to move forward with whoever you fell out with in the past. To be able to start gaining in life, I do think that door needs to shut. It's left ajar, there's no closure from this previous situation. You get the Devil card there, which means you are chained to this situation. You have to be able to shut the door or open the door to be able to move on. So whatever was happening in the past, Gemini, you need to make amends with that for your stability. You need to make amends for your stability. Look at them two there, they fell out. It needs to be back like that, because the stability is not going to come if you don't have closure or from this certain situation. If you can't speak to this person who you fell out with, you love each other. So this could be a partner or a family situation, but it's really, really, really hurting you. You're missing them, You're missing the unit you had, the structure you had. You're missing the fire, the fun, the energy, okay? So in March, you're starting to think, right, I need to make amends to move forward, and it's something that's going to be really hard for you. You're not usually the bigger person, Gemini, but you're starting to realise you have to be the bigger person for yourself. It's not being the bigger person and making amends for other people. It's for your own peace and sanity that you need to do this, or else you're going to be walking around a bit skew with, if not. So in March, it's all about being a bigger person, making amends for your own peace and sanity, coming back and thinking, right, I need to put pen to paper now. What am I going to do next in my life? What do I want to do next, okay? I think in October this year, there's going to be a new path for you. So you're working towards whatever that is, and that could be maybe a new man in your life if you are a woman seeking a man or a man seeking a man. But you've got the Emperor card here and the Two of Cups. This is making amends. This is feeling good, but also with quite a powerful person. This could be you, but I am seeing it as somebody else. Quite a powerful person comes in to your life or someone you're connected to. And in October, you're going to meet up with them. You're going to have a drink. And I think that's going to start the ball rolling with something, okay? Judgment. You're going to come together in October with somebody. and you're going to judge them based on your interaction, and you're going to move forward on a new path. And I am seeing this being a nice new path, okay? So I think you need to go hermit mode until about October. You need to go within, Gemini. You need to do that work. This is a serious reading. You need to do that work. Put pen to paper. Start journaling. Work with the moon. Gemini is all about self-reflection, okay? Synchronicity, self-reflection, and whatever you do, you're mirroring yourself. You're mirroring yourself all the time. So outputting, inputting, whatever goes up must come down. It's all about you, your actions, your thoughts, your spending habits, your stability. You can't blame it on anybody else. So if everything is about you, Gemini, in your life, and everything comes back to mirror you, surely you should be the best version of yourself. Be the high priestess. Be that high priestess, Gemini, because you can be. You've got all that air energy. You can float wherever you want to go, okay? The wind may guide you, but I think it's been a long, long time you've been waiting for the wind to guide you into a nice place, and it hasn't. So you need to change your mindset, your spending habits, and close the door with anything that's still ajar, okay? So any fallouts, anything like that, you need to shut that door, end that, and then you will be able to walk through the new door with the right judgment. So I think that this is all about you hanging about, tying yourself up, and then moaning about it, kind of. So you need to think, what do I need to do? What do I need to do to close this door? So you just keep feeling like this. Look at that. You're on edge all the time. You're angry all the time. You hear something, you're like, ugh. You see something, you're like, ugh. It's just really, really pissed off, unhappy energy surrounding you. And I think that things are getting better. You need a spring clean, basically. You need to clean everything out. Clean all the cobwebs out. This may go for your home, but I'm seeing this more as a metaphor. Clean all the cobwebs out spiritually. And all the connections that are bothering you, if anyone's bothering you or any certain situation bothering you, you need to put it to an end. I feel like I keep repeating myself in this video, but that is the message that I'm telling you, Gemini. So the near future, near future, near future, near future. The love is in reverse. So I think that in the near future, you are actually gonna... Gemini, I don't think you're gonna put the work in. I don't think... I think you're going to put the work in, but you're not going to get the outcome that you want. But it's what's best for you. You know, when something bad happens and you think, oh, this is the end of the world. And then a few years go by and you look back and think, wow, I'm so glad that happened. It were bad, but it got me to where I need to be. I think that's the message. So you're going to be the bigger person, but you're going to then expect, you know, to be showered with gold and love and appreciation forever. No, you don't get showered in gold and appreciation forever for doing the right thing, you know? That's just doing the right thing. So I think you're doing things for reward. You need to stop doing things for reward. You may have been given a sticker too many times at school when you've done something good, and like you think that's how life works. It's not. If you live like that, you're going to live very disappointed all the time because you're not being given the appreciation that you think you deserve for doing the bare minimum. So I think that's what you need to work on. You need to work on bringing yourself up, but also bringing everybody else up as well. You know, if you feel good, it doesn't have to only be you who feels good, Gemini. Like, other people can feel good as well. It won't take your happiness away. Okay, so you're so close to this completion. I think that you are just gonna have to dip into your feminine energy, be that high priestess, be that empress, work with the moon and get the journal out and write all your feelings down. List out whatever's bothering you and whatever doors need to be shut and how you're going to do that. and then you can move forward in a nice energy. I'm just getting that I feel so stiff and uptight and like, for your long-term future, you need to soften up a little bit. You've got the right judgment, you're just going around it the wrong way. I hate doing negative readings like this. I feel like I'm having a go at you, Gemini, but sometimes it needs to be said. Surround yourself with family, especially while the sun's coming, spring's coming, summer's coming. I want to see you surrounded by family and by your people being soft and nice to each other by the end of August. Okay, by the end of Leo energy, I want to see you with your feather in your hands. Right now, you're searching for it. You're so close. I want to see you happy, stable, just not winding yourself up all the time. I'm getting you just winding yourself up, chuntering to yourself. You're chained to this devil energy, but you need to break free from that. And everyone's got a different way of breaking free. I feel like your barriers need to be up, but not as up as they are right now. I feel like you are putting a death to yourself, basically, by just putting your barriers up too high and being too touchy-feely, like anyone says something to you, straight away down the throat. So I think you need to clean out your closet a little bit. Remind yourself, the sun don't shine out your arsehole, basically. I don't want to be horrible. This might be a personal reading to one particular person, but that's what energy I'm getting. And this is the second time I've done this reading because the previous reading wouldn't upload. So here I am doing it again, and it was the same vibe. It was the same cards. The sun all the time. Speak to your children if you've got children. Speak to them. Give them some love. Especially under the full moon. And the full moon is today. 2nd of March, 3rd of March. But then next month, you've got another full moon to try again. And every month after that. So, get your ducks in a line. Get your eggs in your basket, Gemini. And start seeing your own reflection. Start looking within rather than blaming everyone on the outside, Close them doors. Shut anything off that's bothering you. Anything that's giving you anxiety, depression, anything like that. Shut it off. Move forward. Piece of advice. Appreciate you. Remember who you are. Love yourself. Put a brush through your hair or something. Like, just give yourself a little spruce up. Remember, you are beautiful. Remember, you are worth every penny in the world. You are worth it. Appreciate yourself. See her with her flowers in her hair under the moon. Under the eclipse. It's the eclipse energy right now for 2 weeks. So for another week from this video, you are in eclipse energy. The eclipse energy is then going to leave in a week's time, and then you're going to start feeling lighter. So for this next week, don't act on impulse because you're angry. It's getting you. This is. Just wait until you soften up a little bit in a week and then start doing what I've told you to do. Thank you for watching El Chanel's Tarot, Gemini. I do love you. I don't want you to think I don't love you because I'm having a go at you, but it's not me, it's the cards. Thanks for choosing El Chanel's Tarot. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know if it does resonate with you. If it's you, please tell me. And if you want a personal reading, please let me know.